Have you ever noticed how easy it is to get caught up in what's going wrong? A tough day at work, a bill you weren't expecting, a misunderstanding with a friend. Our minds can so easily spiral, focusing on the negatives, the lacks, the weight, and before we know it, we're feeling anxious, discontent, and maybe even a little hopeless. But what if there was a way to shift that focus? A simple, powerful tool that could completely change our perspective and fill our hearts with joy and peace. Well, there is. It's called gratitude. But I want to talk about gratitude in a way you might not have considered before. It's not just a fleeting feeling you get when something good happens. It's a choice. It's a conscious, daily decision to look for and acknowledge the goodness of God in our lives, even when things are hard. It's a spiritual discipline that can fundamentally change our relationship with God and the world around us. When we constantly focus on what we don't have, we're essentially telling our hearts to be unhappy. We invite worry and discontent to take up residence in our minds. It's like looking at a beautiful painting but only seeing a tiny smudge in the corner. But when we choose gratitude, when we make that intentional shift, everything changes. Our hearts begin to turn away from anxiety and toward joy, away from fear and toward peace. The Bible is filled with reminders about the power of thankfulness. Psalm 107 says, "Give thanks to the Lord, for He is good. His love endures forever." This isn't just a suggestion. It's an instruction, and it comes with a reason. Because He is good, and His love for us is constant and unending. Every single blessing we receive, from the monumental to the seemingly mundane, is a personal invitation from God to thank Him. It's His way of saying, "I see you. I love you. I am providing for you." So, how do we start cultivating this attitude of gratitude? It begins with the start of each day. Before your feet even hit the floor, before you check your phone or start thinking about your to-do list, take a moment, just one moment, to acknowledge His gifts. Thank Him for the breath in your lungs. That's a miracle right there. Thank Him for a new day, a clean slate. As you go about your morning, notice the sunrise, the taste of your coffee, the warmth of the water in the shower. These aren't just random occurrences. They are gifts. Think about the people in your life, a friend's kind text, a family member's support, a coworker's help. Each of these is a manifestation of God's love working through others. And what about the challenges? This might sound strange, but we can even be grateful for the hard times. Why? Because it's in those moments of struggle that we learn to lean on Him completely. Challenges teach us resilience. They deepen our character. And most importantly, they teach us to rely not on our own strength, but on His. Gratitude for challenges isn't about enjoying the pain. It's about appreciating the growth that comes from it. When we practice gratitude consistently, it does something amazing to our faith. It strengthens it. Each time we say thank you for something, we are reaffirming our belief that God is present and active in our lives. We are reminding ourselves that He is a God who cares about the details, who is intimately involved in our day-to-day existence. It's a constant reminder that His love never, ever fails. It's one thing to believe it intellectually, but it's another thing entirely to experience it daily through the lens of thankfulness. One of the most practical ways to build this habit is to make it tangible. Try keeping a gratitude journal. At the end of each day, write down 3 to 5 things you're thankful for. It doesn't have to be profound. Maybe it's a parking spot right up front or the sound of rain on the roof. Writing it down forces your brain to scan your day for the good things, training it to notice them more often. If writing isn't your thing, speak it aloud. On your drive home, just start listing things you're thankful for. God, thank you for getting me home safely. Thank you for the music on the radio. Thank you for the dinner I'm about to eat. This simple act helps your heart to truly see and feel His constant goodness. Gratitude completely changes your perspective. It's like putting on a new pair of glasses. Suddenly, problems don't look like insurmountable walls. They look like lessons waiting to be learned. Loss, while still painful, is also seen through the lens of appreciation for what you had, and ordinary, everyday moments. They transform into little miracles. A child's laughter isn't just noise. It's pure joy. A shared meal isn't just food, it's fellowship and provision. Gratitude unlocks the sacred in the ordinary. In our fast-paced, always-in culture, daily gratitude also cultivates contentment. It acts as a brake, slowing life down, just enough for us to see God's hand at work in the present moment. So much of our anxiety comes from rushing toward the future or dwelling on the past. Gratitude anchors us in the now and helps us find joy right where we are. It whispers to our restless souls, "It's okay. You have enough. You are enough." God is with you right now. And ultimately, this practice draws us closer to Him. Why? Because thankful hearts are open hearts. When we are full of gratitude, our hearts are soft and receptive to His voice, His guidance, and His love. Complaining and bitterness build walls between us and God, but gratitude tears them down. It's a posture of humility and worship, acknowledging that He is the giver of all good things. So I want to encourage you today. Don't wait for a perfect day to start being thankful. Don't wait until all your problems are solved or all your prayers are answered. The power is in starting right now, in the middle of your messy, beautiful, imperfect life. Start by noticing. Look around you. What is one small thing you can thank God for right this second? Maybe it's the chair you're sitting in. Maybe it's the technology that allows you to watch this video. Find one thing, then thank Him for it. Say it out loud. Thank you, God, for this one thing. Feel that small shift in your heart. That's the beginning. And finally, celebrate His presence in that moment. Recognize that this small gift is a sign of His immense love for you. When you start to lead with gratitude, every day becomes richer, fuller, and more meaningful. You'll start to see God's fingerprints everywhere. Your faith will deepen, your joy will increase, and your peace will become unshakable, because you'll be building your life on the firm foundation of His goodness and everlasting love. Let gratitude lead the way and watch how your world transforms. Thanks so much for watching. If this message resonated with you, consider subscribing for more content to encourage you on your faith journey. God bless.